Jungkook makes a scene in Tokyo, but it's his relationship with Taehyung that's all the talk. Jungkook once again made the world pause for attention. But behind the glitz and glamour of the Calvin Klein event, there was something else that quietly caught fans' attention. A small confession, an unconcealed expression, and the name of someone who resurfaced among his stories, Taehyung. Jungkook's appearance in Tokyo wasn't just an idol's appearance at a fashion event. It was a moment that demonstrated his current influence. Since the announcement of CKJK's collaboration with Calvin Klein, fan enthusiasm has been growing. Thousands of people have been arriving since early morning just to see him in person. Even before the event began, the area around the venue was packed with armies hoping to catch a smile or a wave from him. When Jungkook finally appeared, the atmosphere turned into a sea of cheers. Wearing an outfit that reflected the identity of his collection, he exuded a strong yet elegant, rebellious aura. The motorcycle that was the main part of CKJK's concept further emphasized his side, which has long been known for its love of speed, freedom, and challenges. For many, it was more than just a fashion campaign. It was a representation of Jungkook's self, expressed through art. Japanese and international media immediately flooded the internet with photos and videos from the event. Within minutes, Jungkook's name became one of the most talked about topics. Fans were not only discussing his stunning visuals, but also his seemingly maturing charisma. Many said that Jungkook was now entering a new phase of his career, one where he could more clearly express his identity without losing the charm that won millions over in the first place. But as usual, ARMY always found interesting things beyond the spotlight. During interviews and various interactions throughout the event, fans' attention began to turn to the way Jungkook spoke about those closest to him. This was especially true when the topic of the BTS members came up. Every time their names were mentioned, Jungkook's expression seemed to warm up. And among all those names, there was one that immediately brought a big smile to fans' faces. Taehyung's name resurfaced in various discussions involving Jungkook. It wasn't because of a grand statement or a dramatic confession, but because of the simple things that felt more sincere. The way Jungkook reminisces about moments with his fellow members, the way he laughs when discussing old memories, and the spontaneous expressions that are hard to fake make many fans feel that their bond is still as strong as ever. ARMY has actually long known about Jungkook and Taehyung's closeness. From their trainee days to their rise to global superstardom, the two have been through so much together. They grew up under the same industry pressures, faced the same challenges, and shared experiences that others might not understand. That's why their relationship has always felt special in the eyes of fans. Interestingly, as they grow older, it becomes increasingly clear that their relationship isn't built solely on big moments. It's the small details that touch people's hearts. A smile when they hear their best friend's name. The way they care for each other without having to say many words. Even the habit of supporting each other that remains evident even now, despite their busy schedules and activities. Amidst BTS's busy global activities, Jungkook continues to show that the members hold a very important place in his life. This is again evident when he talks about the long journey they've traveled together. There's a clear sense of gratitude in every sentence. And for fans, it was proof that their massive success never changed the foundation of the relationship they'd built over the years. Meanwhile, social media was once again abuzz with new discoveries from eagle-eyed fans. Old footage from Jungkook's Las Vegas vlog was being revisited. Small details that might have previously been overlooked were being reanalyzed. As usual, ARMY is renowned for their ability to spot hidden details that many people don't even notice. The discussion quickly escalated. Some shared theories, others connected old moments, and still others simply reveled in the nostalgia of BTS's journey over the years. While much of this was just fan speculation, one thing was certain: enthusiasm for the members' friendship never waned. What makes this story compelling isn't the grand mystery to be solved. Rather, it's the simplicity and humanity of it all. Despite their global star status, Jungkook and Taehyung still seem like two best friends who grew up together. And perhaps that's why so many people relate to their story. Whenever Jungkook talks about the past, fans often see flashes of genuine emotion. There are memories, there's pride, and there's affection that doesn't need to be overly explained. Such expressions are hard to fake. And perhaps that's why many armies feel that Jungkook can no longer hide how precious those closest to him are to him. On the other hand, the success of the CKJK collection also demonstrates Jungkook's continued growth as an individual. He's not only known as an extraordinary singer and performer, but also as a creative figure capable of translating his personal passions into a major project. Inspiration from the world of motorcycles and racing provides a unique touch that makes the collection feel deeply personal. Fans who watched the show felt as if they were witnessing two sides of Jungkook at once. One side is a global superstar standing on the international stage. The other side is a young man who still cherishes friendships, memories, and the people who have accompanied him along the way. Perhaps that's why every small interaction between him and Taehyung always causes a huge internet reaction. It's not because fans are looking for a sensation, but because they see something rare in the entertainment world, a relationship that endures through time, change, and incredible pressure. Many celebrities come and go. Many relationships change as their popularity grows. But BTS has always had a way of showing that their bond is different. They don't just work together. They've lived their lives together for years. And the traces of that journey are still visible to this day. As the Tokyo event concluded and photos began to spread around the world, discussions about Jungkook continued. Some talked about his appearance, others praised his collection, and still others recalled sweet moments with the members. All of it showed how far-reaching his influence is. But amidst all the spotlight, what resonated most with many fans wasn't his iconic motorcycle, his expensive outfits, or the glitz of his events. Instead, it was the small moments that revealed Jungkook's warm side, a side that always values those around them and never forgets them. And when Taehyung's name resurfaces in those stories, ARMY feels reminded of something they've seen for years. That behind BTS's massive success lies a friendship that remains alive and growing stronger over time. So, is it all just about a very close friendship? Or is there a deeper meaning that only those who have followed their journey from the beginning can understand? The answer may be different for everyone. But one thing is undeniable: every smile, every story, and every small interaction between Jungkook and Taehyung always manages to make millions of fans around the world fall in love with their friendship all over again. And it doesn't seem like that charm will fade anytime soon.